Question 12 is on the topic linear law. So some component of linear law will be you need to linearize the equation. You linearize into mx plus c, make use of the gradient and intercept to solve for two unknown. So in our question, we got two unknown here. So the estimation of the value should come from the gradient and the intercept. So we try to follow the instruction first. So they gave you a x and y table. So this is the original table. But for part one, your job is to plot. So you're going to plot this against this. So that means the horizontal axis will be x. The vertical axis will be a y over x. So if you need to do this, you need a new table. So you do not plot the original table. If you go and plot this, you will end up getting a curve. So you won't have a straight line. So you need to have a new table. Then you can draw it. So make sure you come up with the new table first. So in case you forget how to get the table. So you will need the x, you get this. And this one will be this pair. It will be 1.9 divided by 1. The next one will be a 2. And this one will be this pair. 5 divided by 2. So you go and create a new table. Nothing goes wrong. You should get a very nice straight line. So most people, they can somehow get a straight line. But after that, the issue will be they won't know or they will forget how to estimate P and Q. So if you didn't bother to if you didn't bother to linearize, that means you got to linearize into this. Linearize into your capital Y and capital X. If you don't bother to linearize, you wouldn't know that your gradient is helping you with P or Q. So your objective is to get the Y over X. So that will take you some idea to manipulate. So first of all, you would like to have a Y over X. So you got to slowly explore a bit. So I'm going to divide by X. So when I divide by X, you observe this is P multiplied to the Y over X. So Y over X is what I would like. So you isolate the Y over X slowly. So you divide by P, divide by P. So eventually you get a Y over X. So the y-intercept will tell you the value of P, and the gradient will also be helping you. Okay, so from your graph, you got to obtain the two values. Two values, and you can do the comparison to solve for the P and Q. So for example, in my case, right, my y-intercept, I gotten 1.25. So therefore, 1 over P is 1.25. So P will be 0.8. And I obtain 2 points to help me with my gradient. So I apply my gradient formula. My gradient I got is actually this value. So which means, right, this P over Q is 0.625. You insert the P, you will get something like this for you to find out your value of Q. So linear law is all about using the gradient to calculate something, to calculate an unknown, using the intercept to calculate the unknown. So we make use of the two important features of a straight line. The gradient is an important feature, the y-intercept is an important feature of a straight line. So these two features is utilized to find some unknown. So usually that will be the basic. And in this question, you got to add on another line to solve the equation. So bear in mind, if you want to add on another line, this is the axis. So usually I will try to manipulate. So I'll try to manipulate. I will divide this over. When I divide this over, you take a look. I share the denominator. Sorry. So I share the denominator. And if you observe the if you observe this, right, this, okay, observe this very carefully. This match with this. So this match with this, that means this whole thing is equivalent to y over x. And this is the vertical axis. So this is a horizontal line. So the line that you're supposed to add in is the horizontal line. So you add a lot, y equal to 4, then you look for the intersection. So that's what I have shown in my working. So you got to try it out yourself.